Joey here, Eat, Sleep, Boxing, Repeat, and delighted to be joined by Moses, the native Jolly, coming off his second professional win. Moses, big win, excited as always. How are you feeling right now?
Feeling very good. La big eye.
In your first fight, Moses, we saw you, if we're honest, take a few punches, probably more than you wanted to take. You didn't take that many punches tonight. Feeling a bit better, a bit easier in the head today?
I like to prove a point that I can do a bit of both and keep it still stylish.
And you were light on your feet, caught your opponent there with a big shot quite early on and sat him down. Maybe others would have rushed in and stuff like that. You stepped off a little bit and you clearly wanted to get a bit more time out of him. Was that something you planned on doing? Did you maybe hit him too hard too early?
I didn't, I'll be honest, I didn't put the power into the shot, but it was just practiced so much that it just came naturally. It was the jab to the body and then left hook to the head. So, jab to the head, right to the body, and then left hook to the head, and it just connected so nicely. I think just, rock and shock him. So
I heard there was comments coming from the side, people talking about how light-footed you were and fleet-footed, and people were sort of surprised by that from a big man. It's early days in your career and you don't really need to worry about it right now, but will that movement carry up when you've got to do a 6-rounder, an 8-rounder, 10, 12s? What are you thinking about that?
I'm thinking that's going to be exciting to find out. All challenges, set them, and I'll try and complete them. I believe it will, because I'll be practicing more for those rounds. So my first fight, I came in at 16 stone point 3, and that's not my walking around weight. I haven't been that weight for several years, in all fairness. I usually walk around at 17 stone between 18, and I came in today at 17.10. I think the first fight, it was such a rush, such a new thing, to go through those paces through fight camp. I wasn't used to it, so my body just shredded all that weight. And even tonight, I felt more light on my feet, more composed, more structural and more strategic. So I think that's why I got the knockdown, 2 knockdowns in the first round, because I was just more composed and more strategic. So I think it will keep up as I go along. It's just going to have to be more focused on footwork and more focused on training the legs to become endured and stronger.
Absolutely. Again, it's not your job to worry about matchmaking and stuff like that, but I mean, if we're being honest, you were undermatched, I guess is probably the term here. He didn't really get to bring out the best in you. Is that a frustration to you, or is it just a case of, look, I'll tick this one off, I'll move on, we go again?
Honestly, everyone out there has a chance, and I know it may sound a bit cliche, but in all honesty, thanks very much. Thank you, Mum. You can always count on parents, Hey, oh wow, you'll never guess what this is. Subscribe to Eat, Sleep, Box, Repeat, and we'll let you know. So yeah, I don't feel like I was undermatched. I feel as if boxing is something I practice in my mind. I practice physically, I practice in my mind, and my spirit. I bring my spirit into it. So I invest everything into it. I went through a lot this camp, in all fairness. My family had been away. I haven't been able to see my children, my wife for a month or almost 2. I've been sleeping in between places, so technically homeless, but in all fairness, it's built mental calluses, and it's just allowed me to focus more on the goal, set my pace, set by examples. In all fairness, I made plenty of mistakes in the past, but living like this and going through these challenges in the ring, it allows me to put things more into perspective, and be grateful for what I have. So I shout out to Luke Batstone. He had a quick jab, he had the range, he was trying to use it, but that's the thing. My movement is that quick pace. I'm kind of like Marvin Hagler or Vander Holyfield. They'll call me the smaller guy, or they say for a big guy I move very light. But really, I'm set to fight anyone. You see me with Lamar Griggs. I may have taken a few shots. I'm not used to fighting people that small. But you've seen after the second round, I was setting him back. He wanted to box me on the range, and that's so strange because he was far smaller than me. He had the weight advantage over me by 2 stone, and even then I put him on the back foot. And Luke is a little bit lighter than me, but he was taller than me. Yet he came forward and I knocked him down to it. So I like to challenge myself, and thanks to Luke for coming out. But it's just I see myself being the first Welsh world champion, and Welsh heavyweight world champion. Sorry, and that's the goal for me, and I'm gonna accomplish that, I believe.
Last question then, before the heights of world championships and being the first Welsh heavyweight world champion to do it, have you got your eyes on a Welsh title? I know the pool is quite shallow, and I don't mean that in an offensive way. There's probably 2-3 competitive heavyweights in Wales at the moment. But have you got your sights on you wanting to go Welsh, British, Commonwealth, European? Is that the plan?
I want to, not slowly, but I want to gradually take my time, climb the ranks. And it's not to say I won't fight anyone. I'll happily fight anyone, in all fairness, because this is the art of boxing. As a pugilist, I want to challenge myself to the utmost challenge and reach those challenges. So yes, I would love to go for the Welsh. That would be a national pride for me, in all fairness, to get the Welsh belt, the British, even the Celtic if possible, you know, and then defend the British 3 times, get the Lonsdale. Any belt I can get, I would love to work for it. You know, it's just at the end of the day, I would love to set records in the sport, in this art, and yeah, praise it as much as I could.
Moses, won't take up any more of your time, because I know your mum's waiting. Thank you so much.
Sleep, box, repeat. I said eat, sleep, box, repeat. Everybody now, eat, sleep, box, repeat. Thank you. Always a blessing.